Nice and toasty this morning because we're overcast. We're 20 degrees. Been there for a few hours. And yeah, that'll be gone today. Scott's leaving sometime late morning so he can get back to Reno or Lake Tahoe, wherever his sister is. And everything's crunchy. Fun part about living in one of those, we still have cold running water to the kitchen sink. Beyond that, we don't. Which was kind of expected. It ain't the first time. Pretty sure it won't be the last time. Red and I are just going to dance here. And hey, cord. Showed you that yesterday. It's plugged in. So all I had to do is power to it. Hit the switch and light comes on. Give that about a minute, and if I go back over there, you can hear it boiling. Seriously, probably had to put those on other things too. Speaking of something right there that would need one, it actually has a block heater. And I know there's no way in hell that son of a bitch will start right now unless it's plugged in for 2 or 3 hours. And I'm guessing that Blue got ahead of me. Yep, I see him in there. So far, he's not being too bad. And they didn't quite eat as much as I was hoping. But that one's low enough to put a bale in on top of. And since we're supposed to be like this for a couple days, oh, that one walking there, it's 132 with her arthritis. And all of them right now are having a hard time because that's all frozen, rougher than shit. May have to see about trying to smooth some of that up today. Don't need one of them getting buggered up on that. I totally expected these 2 feeders to be clear empty. But anyway, we're going to put good hay bales on top of that today so that they will get a little better. Easy dancer. Well, she broke through a couple spots. Oh, yep. See, once she got off that chunk, she was okay. It's worse than walking on big rocks for them. Anyway, should have put a pair of gloves on. Especially when the gate didn't want to follow me and I gotta reach out and grab it. And believe it or not, Ty went home last night. Which, not a bad thing. She gotta go home once in a while. Because I got a feeling she won't be going home the next few days, because 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there is when they say that the rain will start. And for the most part, they're saying it's going to be liquid till it hits the ground. I'm not sure how it's coming through, 20-degree air and not freezing before it hits the ground, but dogs are barking because Ty's here. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go get warmed back up again, I know that. I'm thinking we will get warmed up and do whatever, and we're just gonna feed a little bit later this morning. Not that it's gonna warm up out here any, but yeah, it's easier to get water going if the sun pops. It makes it easier anyway. No matter, either way, still got to play with all of it. Now I'm going to plug this in just in case we need it. And buckets on it. Because God knows, if that stuff comes down to snow, and I got 6, 8, 10 inches of snow to move so we can feed, who knows. Well, I had to go to the shop so we can water. Yeah, guess what? Lines are fine. It's the drop hose out here. Apparently it had a little belly in it. So, always fun. Take a torch to a rubber hose. And while I was in there, I noticed no more mice in the traps yet. And I hate getting these things turned, especially when you're trying to do it one-handed, because they don't want to move. Well, I fed the first bale. Actually, I didn't even get it to the feeder, and my tack needle was going crazy because the cables needed a little help. The needle's laying across the bottom. After that, everything warmed up enough that the nub that's left was actually moving appropriately. And there's how warm we got up into the middle. This thing, ever since we rebuilt it, it actually gets up about there. Never used to. It doesn't run hot. Seems to run about the same temperature it was. And Cousin Scott's burning some fuel as he's getting ready to leave. He wanted to be out of here by noon so he can hopefully be back down there before it's too freaking cold. So, yeah, sorry I didn't show you any feeding. Bad enough when it's warm enough to grab my phone. Whole lot worse when even these Carhartt gloves don't keep my fingers warm enough to get one bale fed. Steer's got one of the weathered bales off the front. It's down there, trust me. Cow's got 3 good bales of hay. And the heifer, we were alternating too, so their feeders up to the top of the tin with good hay and straw bale on top of it. So they'll get over it. And I'm going to say Ty must be done there because she's not over here now. And I'm going to go back where it's warm. We're staying right at 20 degrees. The wind actually just died down. Kind of nice. And I think I see a deer over there. When I put this bale in here, there was 2 deer going back toward the trees from the base of the hill right here. It looks like one of the neighbors, but I can't tell for sure. Oh, and time must be in the barn. Lights are on. Let's see how much water these girls don't have left since I couldn't water them earlier. I mean, at least the overhead's clear. I just need a hose. What are you running for? Oh, looky here. Turn it on a little longer so it'll thaw the valves so the valve will turn. Okay. Now be quick. They're going to get some water now. The things you do on a cold day. Scott's getting ready to leave, and he bought a pair of booties for Cleo last night or night before. So put them on her front feet, and then laugh at the poor girl. We just came in from feeding and watering. He was going to be out of here by noon. It's the white one you want to look at. He's a little late. The other one, where's my finger? That one. That's Australian time. That way Becky knows when Murphy's up. And Ed was going to go visit his dad this afternoon, but they're talking that freezing rain, so he decided not to.
No, don't chew on them. No, don't chew on them.
Yeah, it's still frozen. They're all happy because they got real hay now. And, oh, I can't see it from here, I don't think. Nope. Out there in the 3-corner piece, there's at least 3 deer actually bedded down out in the open, but they more or less got a windbreak. There's trees on 2 sides of them. Ty came out to do this since there ain't much to do, and then she texted me, "Can you get me a hose for the 2-year-olds?" Well, so she's standing here when I come out. I had to go clear to the shop, get a hose, and bring it right down here. Told her she needed the hose when she came out. And I finally just got warmed up. No, I'm not. But hey, I almost got my chores done, right? Anyway, they're happy enough. They're digging underneath to get the good hay instead of that straw bale on top. But yeah, they'll eat it. Let's see. Like an hour ago, I think it was, Scott found the rain down by Albany. The wet stuff was hitting his windshield and freezing on contact with the windshield, but the roads were still dry, so hopefully he doesn't have any issues getting farther. Hopefully he gets home safely. And I think he said before he left it was like 50 degrees where he's going. I didn't think there was any place that was missing out on this good stuff. So anyhow, that's our day. Had enough wind for me for now. So hope you all had a good day. Hope everybody has a good tomorrow. I can't even think off the top of my head what day it is. It must be Friday. Or is it Thursday? No, it's Thursday. We took garbage up last night. I'll figure this out. And tomorrow it's supposed to be nastier. Well, we're supposed to have the moisture, so tomorrow it's supposed to be nastier. You know, in the moment, this is like concrete. Maybe even harder than concrete. I don't want to fall down and find out. So, anyway, stay warm and safe wherever you are. And thank you for watching.